Mankind has a little longer to wait before it gets divided. Square Enix has delayed the new game, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, by 6 months. It was slated to launch February 23, 2016 on the PC, PS4, and Xbox One, but will now land on August 23rd. As with most delays, the developers say they need more time to fine-tune the game and make sure that it meets everyone's high expectations. Mankind Divided is the sequel to 2011's Deus Ex Human Revolution, which won numerous Game of the Year awards.
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
If you need something else to play on February 23rd, Ubisoft's Far Cry Primal, starring Deus Ex lead actor Elias Tefexis, is still on schedule. And if you're still starving for a new game to play, check this out. The survival game Don't Starve is getting the new Shipwrecked expansion on December 1st via Steam Early Access. As the title implies, Shipwrecked will allow you to take to the seas and explore the waters around your island, which means you'll encounter new monsters and characters. Don't Starve developer Clay Entertainment is handling Shipwrecked with help from another studio, Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery, and Super Time Force developer Cappy Games. Hopefully the expansion will find its way to the console version in the not-too-distant future. So here to help me talk about Deus Ex's delay is my buddy Scott Jones, as well as new content for Don't Starve. A lot of Canadian stuff happening in our rundown today.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Big delay on Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I wasn't expecting that.
You know what? I'm never heartbroken with a delay. I know it's upsetting for a lot of gamers out there who are waiting for this game, but if we wait a little bit longer, we're probably going to get a better game. That's almost always the case. Don't fuss, don't grovel, don't grouse about any of the delays. Just as a standard rule, look at all the bugginess we get in games these days. They're trying to fill in some of the potholes here. It's very complicated
hard to make
these games.
All right, well that is interesting because what was scheduled was Primal, Far Cry Primal, and Deus Ex Mankind, both starring Elias Tefexis, coming out on the same day. Now they've spaced that out a little bit.
That is the last Elias Tefexis mentioned. That's it.
Elias Tefexis. But the other cool thing
you love him.
Well, the other cool thing that's happening with the Canadian development here is this super pairing, this super team of Clay and Cappy Games working on more Don't Starve content. I dig this a lot. I think this is pretty amazing.
I'm a huge fan of Canadian video game development. I'm a huge fan of Clay Entertainment. I'm a huge fan of Capybara. I love what Jamie Chang does at Clay. I just think those guys are so incredibly talented.
And it's amazing because Clay has built some really fantastic titles that have blown our minds, but this is one that seems to be an ever-present title that just seems to keep growing and growing and changing and evolving, and you never know what's going to hit. You know, you never know what's going.
You never know what's going to hit with you personally, and even with forget gamers, just like you, what's going to connect today, and the circumstances of your life. Maybe it doesn't connect now, but it's probably going to connect in 3 months, 6 months, especially if Capybara's involved.
Well, I'll tell you something that did connect personally with me was Star Wars Battlefront, but we've got a second opinion right now with Ben and Sophia. The first time they're working together. Take it away, guys.
The Rundown is brought to you by EB Games.